Welcome to my review of the iRiver Clix2. This is a great flash-based MP3 player from iRiver. It's 8 gigs, or mine is at least. Let me give you the size comparison. This is my Trio 650. You can see it's thinner and smaller. This is my Canon PowerShot. It's a similar size, but not so much thickness. And here is my old Sansa C250. It's thinner, but the screen's a little bigger. You'll see why in a second. And this is my shovel, and it is similar thickness, but as far as size goes, not so much. And just to give you an idea of the keylay here, there's a left button, a right button, and up and a down. There's really built into the device. They're not really like actual buttons. Kind of. There's just kind of there. It's hard to explain, but it's just there are 4 giant buttons. And on the right side you have power and a smart key, which I'll explain soon. Mini USB port, hold, headphone jack, reset hole, volume keys, and the mic. So let me go ahead and put this in my silicone case. Case is on now. It is a pretty slick case, and it is really snug on there. It doesn't make it a whole lot bigger. You even have a wrist strap and a belt clip thing that fits on your armband pretty well if you get an armband with it. It's from the iRiver store if you want one. One problem is that the hold button is hard to get to. So anyway, right away you see that the screen is pretty bright. It's hard to tell in here, but trust me, it's really bright. The colors are more pop out more than they do here on the screen. Sorry about that. This is the best camera I could get a hold of. But let's start with the music. As you can see, you can browse by artists, songs, album genres, standard stuff. All great. I want to play just to give you an idea of how playing goes. Sorry about the weird music choices I have here. This is a free album. Let's start with this. You see, you get the album art right away. You get the rating at the bottom. Also great is that you hold the right button and you get this menu. You can select the equalizer settings. You can add the quick list, which is just a quick list of songs on the go that you want to add to it. You only get one of these lists. But that's not really a big deal to me. I don't think that you need multiple quick lists, to be honest. You can rate the track, which I've already done here. Set the scan speed, set the playback speed, you show lyrics. So it's really neat. Hit down and up. You can get navigating around your songs. Holding it down will forward rewind. I have the speed set pretty high. And you want the speed set pretty high because, well, you don't want them at that way, but for podcasts, want the speed pretty high because you got like an hour-long show. You want to forward through kind of fast. But anyways, for podcasts, there's support for it, but the support isn't really like anything fantastic. I mean, it plays them really well. No different than music. The only thing is that if you have a folder of called podcasts, it will recognize them as podcasts, and so it gives you that freedom of being able to not have to browse through artists and genre and all that stuff to get to your podcasts. It also supports Audible. Do not use Audible, so I can't test that out for you. Sorry about that. Let's go to the playlist here. The top 2 are given to you. Top rated and quick list. I had these 2. I like salsa. I'm gonna place them right here. Nothing too exciting. But same options as before. I can shuffle them around, repeat one, however you want to do it. Change the equalizer settings. And let's move on to pictures. As you can see, as I'm backtracking here, I still get the music. That's really cool. And as for pictures, the quality pictures are really neat. It's really good, rather. These are just the default ones. They're professional quality, so you can see that they're pretty decent. And the quality of the screen is just amazing. Hard to tell here, but just phenomenal brightness. And the viewing angle, of course, I'll keep referencing that because it's really amazing to me. And even my my amateur pictures, my PowerShot pictures, came out surprisingly well in here. The colors are a little dull because of this camera, but the colors actually are really good. Don't be fooled. The radio works really well. Some MP3 players advertise a radio that doesn't really work very well. On this device, though, I get reception everywhere. I get cell phone reception. I get radio reception. That's really neat to me. These presets are automatically set by on a preset here. You all settings you can record if you want to. Really simple. So yeah, radio is great. And what's cool about radio also is that when you're on the go, this navigation is so easy to use. So I can just one hand navigate stations. change volume. It's just really simple. I do this all the time when I'm listening to the radio on the go. I just with one hand in my pocket and just mess with it. It's really neat. Let's go to try some videos now. Oh no, let's go settings real quick. Themes are totally customizable. I have some on here right now. This rainbow one is the default, but here is Sketchnote. This is one I downloaded from a Korean site. It's really cool, I think. And what's really great, even better, is that the wallpaper can change for each day of the week, which it does here. But my favorite theme is Star Theme. Because it's flashlight based, the background can have motion in it. Animation rather, not motion. And the fonts are even customizable. These are true type fonts that I put on here. My favorite though so far is this one because it's really big and bold. So that's your display options. Also another display option that I didn't really mention, I guess, is the orientation, which you can change, though I don't really. I find that I always just end up using the landscape one, but you can choose whichever one you like best. Let us go to video. So video quality. So you want to the reading this thing because I want to show you the blues in the intro sequence just are really vibrant. It's just really incredible to me how bright it is. And the viewing angle again is really nice. If you want a filler screen kind of video, I have Burn Notice on here. Great TV show. I've actually watched the whole show, 40 minutes, with no problems at all. See, the screen might look small, but actually isn't that bad. You can have it, kind of sit down somewhere and watch it using the belt clip as your kind of kickstand. So it's really neat. I keep saying neat. I'm sorry, these words a lot, but I really do enjoy this device. Let's go to you have movies on here too, which 13 is the DVD I love, and you can see. I mean, it's a little smaller, but I can still make it Al Pacino and the other main characters. A little harder far away, but you can forward through and navigate pretty easily. I don't get chapters because it's not like a DVD. I mean, it is a DVD, but it's not a DVD on the device. But it's still really good quality, really impressive. And what else do we have on here? We have extras. We have flash games. This is really cool to me because there's flashlight games. So a bunch of games that are compatible with this. I have quite a few on here. This is a Frogger clone, Crater Crossing. As you can see, you don't really get the music that I was playing before on here. I wasn't playing music before anyway, but if I was playing music before, it wouldn't work on here. It cancels it out and just plays the app music. The problem with that is that when you get to apps like the stopwatch one, if you download it rather, it's not on here by default. You can't listen to music and use your stopwatch. Not too big of a deal right now. I mean, I don't really mind it, but if you do, just be aware of that, I guess. Oops. Okay, let's check out the other extras. You can read text files on here. This is just a how-to file that was on the device. You browse the device file structure. What's cool that I should mention here is that if you have an UMS mode, it supports UMS or MSC mode and MTP mode. And UMS mode, you can use it on a Mac or on PC or whatever, and it's just drag and drop. So unlike the iPod, you can always take files off the device. With the iPod, you can always drag them onto the device. That's kind of lame to me, but this device gives you all freedom. You have an alarm clock here if you ever need it. It's quick alarm clock also is that you can do quick alarms. So also you can record your voice. I have the mic up here to record my voice. It works really well. I tried it before. It'll even recognize your voice and ignore noise. That's really neat. And some more settings here if you really want to see them. You can change brightness. What else I want to show you? Smart key. This is cool. This key on the side is a smart key that can be programmed. It's hard to see at this angle, but you can make it have the display on and off, which I have it as. Maybe repeat, home, play, pause, whatever you want it to be. Most things you want it to be are on here. Timer for the screen to go off. Just a lot of things for you to be able to set up. You don't need to. The defaults work really well, but if you ever want to, they're all there for you. So that's my review of the iRiver Clix for the most part. It is just a really capable device. It's really high quality. You pay a little more for it. It is $240 retail. I got mine on Amazon for a little cheaper. Hopefully you'll find a good deal on it.